We are excited to launch a new partnership on PTL today. It's Eye on Health, sponsored by Highmark, Blue Cross Blue Shield, together with Allegheny Health Network. Every other Wednesday here on PTL, we'll be bringing you the latest development in healthcare to help us all live our best lives. And today we start with a program that can help you take the first step, and that's finding the right doctor for your care. You can do it through Meet Dr. Right events like the one that you see here, or through an easy online quiz that I tried myself. Here to tell us more about it is Dr. Cesar DeLeo, Vice President and Executive Medical Director with Highmark Health Plan. So good to have you here.
Good morning, Heather. Thanks for having us.
Well, it was really fun to take the quiz. I kind of felt like a teenager again, doing like the little surveys, your personality disorder quiz, you know. So it was really fun to do that. But this really pairs you with the doctor that's going to meet all of your needs.
Well, it's important for you to relate to your doctor because it's a trusting relationship. You're more prone to do the things that you need to do when you have that back and forth with the type of individual you can feel comfortable with and have trust.
So let's talk a little bit more about the quiz, because there are 30 questions and they're really more like statements that you're picking that suit you the best.
Yes, there are 20 different areas that are surveyed and in those 30 questions. And then after you complete the survey, it puts together your profile and then matches you with the doctor who would be compatible with your wishes.
So here's one of the statements is, and again, there are two in this question. There are times when alternate medicine is a good choice. I only want to be treated with traditional medicine. So you will choose of those two which one best fits you. And this falls into one of those 20 categories.
Yes, it does.
And so when I did this this morning, I got a list of 12 doctors in my area, because you put in your zip code as well.
Yes.
So 12 doctors in my area that matched my needs and expectations of a doctor. And of them was someone that's willing to listen, that's compassionate, and that has a welcoming office. So those are some of the categories that you'll see.
Yes, and you can see their picture, you can see their background, you can see what languages they speak. And this is something that's evolving, and I think it's remarkable, is that on some of the profiles, they've actually recorded interviews with the physicians. So it's as though you're sitting home and you're able to see and almost converse with that physician and understand what your experience would be like.
So I know for some people it really can be overwhelming trying to think of switching to a different doctor. And as you and I were talking earlier, this could be for any number of reasons. Maybe it's not the right fit for you, but maybe there's something else. Your doctor is retiring, or maybe you have a child that's outgrowing their pediatrician. So there are a number of reasons, and this does not have to be overwhelming.
It shouldn't be. And usually in the past, people would ask a coworker or a friend. And you know, that might work for your coworker or friend, but it won't meet your personal needs. So we do run into these situations. People move to the area.
Right.
They change jobs. I have a son myself who is now switching from being with their pediatrician to being with a grown-up doctor, and he'll be taking the test as well.
I think that this really, and maybe not everybody is the same, but this needs to be a relationship with your doctor. Whether it is a PCP or a specialty doctor, you really need to be able to communicate and understand the care that you're getting. And so this is a great new tool to be able to do that. One of the other things that I love, you said some of the videos that you can see after you take this quiz and you find your doctors. There's another way to do this, a little more personal approach if you want to actually go and meet some of the doctors.
Yes, we're holding events where there are a number of primary care physicians who show up, and you can actually talk to them and interview them. And we also have staff there who, if you don't necessarily get along with them, will help you choose a physician through, for example, the Dr. Right tool.
I have to tell you, Meet Dr. Right is pretty catchy.
It's sort of the doctor equivalent of online dating.
Right,
Yes.
I can see that. But it is, I think this is like a nice way for you to go have an interaction with them when you're not in need of actual care, so you can get that kind of personal confrontation with them, communication with them before you actually need them.
It's always better to start a relationship when you're not stressed.
Right.
So it's a good opportunity to do that.
And you used to be a PCP, so you know firsthand what this is like.
Absolutely. I'm a primary care internist, and I've seen lots of patients. And sometimes, you know, I have a style, and they may either get along with it or not.
Right.
And if they don't, I suggest that they do find someone they're comfortable with. There are lots of different personalities, lots of different expectations, but just like in life, having the right person to go through it with makes all the difference. Having the right PCP to go through life makes you happier, healthier, and just brings better well-being.
So if you want to try and meet your doctor, right, maybe you want to attend one of these events, there are plenty of them happening. The next one is in Wexford, is that correct?
Yes, at the Wexford Pavilion.
And you can find all of that online if you want to attend one of those events.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. It was such a pleasure to meet you, Dr. DeLeo.
It was very nice. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. And you can look for links to the Doctor Match quiz and find out more about Meet Dr. Right events online. We have the links posted for you at kdka.com/PTL. And of course, keep watching for our new Eye on Health series here on PTL every other Wednesday, sponsored by Highmark, Blue Cross Blue Shield, together with Allegheny Health Network.